Hello, and welcome to another exciting episode of the Brain Ladle Trivia Podcast. I am not Davo. Do not attempt to adjust your radio. There is nothing wrong, because you are in the very good hands of Kels. But I am not alone. With me, I have Allison. And returning, we have Macy.
What's up?
Welcome back, Macy. And let us not forget the Sifu, Barry.
Hello, everybody.
All right, Barry, what are we doing tonight?
We have two representatives of Bentonville West High School, and we have Macy, who was theoretically the student under Allison's tutelage. And from what we understand, despite Allison's tutelage, she did pretty well.
Exactly.
So those two are going to try and honor that high school against Kells. And tonight we are going to some educational material called literature.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear God.
Oh, great. Well, before we get too deep into that, how about some rules? I'm going to kick it to my main man, LB.
LB5K in the hizzy with the official Brain Ladle rules. 1 subject. 6 categories. 4 questions in each category, 10 points a pop, bonus points here and there. Final question, worth up to 100 points. Most points wins. Mic drop.
LB keeping it real as always.
As always.
Well, yeah, let's kick the tires on this one, Barry. Do you think?
Well,
I'm trying
all right.
to figure out how the science of literature is going to work out, but
Hopefully
I
there
bet we're
isn't
about to
any.
find out.
We're going to find out. And what we're going to also find out is which one of you thinks that TikTok is a breath mint. So if you're ready.
I was just on TikTok.
Oh, no.
There she is. There's our girl.
All right. Well, if you're ready, we're actually going to start it off with history of sorts. So question number 1. What 1719 book has gained acceptance as the first English language novel? It features a 26-year-old Caribbean native and cannibal who converts to Protestantism under the tutelage of the titular character. Name the book.
All right. Locked in just because you said titular character.
I have an easy mode, by the way. And it
Not
is
today, Barry.
It's
I'll take that.
Okay. How about Macy? Are you locked in?
I am locked in.
The easy mode, it was written by Daniel Defoe.
Okay, yeah, we're good.
Yep.
We're good.
Oh, that's, no, get out of my head. Don't do that. Don't be like that, brain. Okay. I think this is right, but I'm prepared to feel really dumb. I'm locked in.
Well, we'll obviously start with the one that's the least confident. Kels, what'd you say?
I said Robinson Crusoe.
And Allison, what did you say?
Thank you, Gilligan's Island, Robinson Crusoe.
And Macy.
I also said Robinson Crusoe.
Well, look at that. We start off with a correct answer of Robinson Crusoe. Very good.
Woo!
Yeah. Well, we're going to also go to history of sorts. Question number 2. These are the times that try men's souls. The summer soldier and the sunshine patriot will, in this crisis, shrink from the service of their country. A well-known quote from a book or pamphlet titled The Crisis. It was written by what famous patriot? And I also have an easy mode.
Yeah, dear God, I need the easy mode. I don't even know what's going on.
That sounds familiar.
And I have an easy mode.
Yes, please.
I'm locked in.
I think I'm good. I think I'll lock in.
You said,
I hate you both.
said something in the clue that kind of was leading me to this person. I'm going to try it out. Why not? I need to catch up.
Okay. Everybody's locked in? Oh, you need the easy mode. Somebody.
Yes, please.
All right. He is better known for common sense.
God bless you, Barry.
Good
I will
pull.
take that 5 points.
See? That's a legitimate easy mode.
For sure it was.
All right. So let's go to Allison.
Thomas Paine, not to be confused with T-Pain.
Ooh, that would have been
All right.
a lot more interesting, though.
Macy, what did you say?
Shout out to Liberty's kids, Thomas Paine.
All right. And Kels.
Thomas Paine.
That is correct. Look at you guys go. Well, let's go to question number 3 in the history category. From the Big Bang to Black Holes, what was the subtitle of a 1988 published book that spent 147 weeks on the New York Times bestseller list? I'm looking for the title of the book. The subtitle was From the Big Bang to Black Holes. And I do have another easy mode.
This was actually just on Jeopardy.
Get out of here.
I know it. It's Kismet. Kismet? However you say that word.
I'm going to lock in.
All right. Allison's locked in. How about you, Macy?
I'll take the easy mode.
Okay. The author, now deceased, was an occasional remote video guest on the TV series The Big Bang Theory.
Oh, that's perfect. I love that.
I'm super locked in, though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm locked in.
All right. Let's go to Macy.
It's A Brief History of Time, I think, because it's Stephen Hawking, right?
I don't know. Let's go to Kels.
My bad.
See what he says.
A Brief History of Time.
And Allison.
Ditto. And there's an even shorter one called A Briefer History of Time.
Well,
Oh.
look at
30
you
minutes or
guys
less.
go.
Flexing on them.
Very good. Well, just for those keeping score at home, we've got a tie game.
No, we don't. Kels is beating us, right?
I
No,
don't think so. I think
It's
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 easy
fine.
tied.
mode on the first one.
on the first one. And Macy took one on the
25
third.
all around. Look
There
at
you
us
go.
go.
Well, let's see if we can keep that streak going with question 4. The Republic was written about around 375 BC, and it explores 2 central questions. The first question, what is justice? The second driving question is the just person happier than the unjust person? Or what is the relationship of justice to happiness? Who is the famous author of The Republic?
I'm probably going to have to take a stupid guess. No easy mode?
Locked in?
Okay, I'm locked
Yeah, I
in.
think this is right. I'm locked in.
I can give you an easy mode.
No. It's happening.
Oh.
Because the other guess I was going to make, he didn't actually write stuff. So I picked the one who wrote stuff.
All right.
I got to hear who the other person was now.
I got to hear both of those. So go for it. Yep.
Okay. Socrates, he didn't write. Plato wrote.
So great.
So great.
You like that one? Bill and Ted.
So great.
Macy
Plato.
and Kels.
Plato.
Well, it is not Socrates. It is Plato. I mean, Plato.
Plato.
All right. Well, we have a tie game after the first round, if you can believe that. Oh, I'm impressed. Well, you wanted a science category.
No.
We've got it.
Oh, dear God.
It's actually called Sci-Fi.
Oh,
So it's
Oh,
science
that's cute.
fiction. Thank you. I kind of thought so too. Well, let's see how you do in the science fiction category. And I'm not a science fiction guy, but I actually like these questions. Which American science fiction author held a PhD in chemistry, has an asteroid, a crater on the planet Mars, a Honda humanoid robot, all named after him? And I have an easy mode.
I'm between two, so I might have to take. I don't know if Barry's trying to be cute from the show.
Well, I'm cute all the time. Let's get that straight. But
True. Okay, I'm gonna take easy mode. I'm gonna have to cut my losses because I have a guess, but
I have 2 people in my head.
yeah, I'm gonna go easy mode.
Okay.
I'll take the easy mode.
all right, easy mode is he has 4 literary awards named in his honor. He was the associate professor of biochemistry at Boston University School of Medicine.
Oh.
And if you need a further clue, he was a fan of trivia.
Shoot.
I don't know if that helps.
I'm screwed.
Sure. I'm locked in.
Let's start with Kels.
I said Bradbury.
All right. Macy.
I know his first name's Isaac, and then it's like Asimov or something like that.
All right. And Allison.
I should have just punted. Oh,
All right.
I think, well, I didn't punt though, because
Okay,
I'm going to need that later. You didn't say a dang thing about astronomy, but all I could think of is how cool a Neil deGrasse Tyson Honda robot would be.
Oh.
He can
So-
only wish. The correct answer, Isaac Asimov.
Ah, I see that Boston University. Don't ask me why I knew that, but I did.
Okay.
Well, we got a lead change here. All right. Question number 2 in the sci-fi category. A generation which ignores history has no past and no future. Progress doesn't come from early risers. Progress is made by lazy men looking for easier ways to do things. They are 2 great quotes from a 1973 science fiction book called Time Enough for Love. The author is also an aeronautical engineer and naval officer. Name the author of these great quotes in the book, Time Enough for Love. And I have a non-easy mode.
You make it harder
non-easy
than
mode?
that?
Is it harder?
No,
Or
I mean a non-very easy mode.
a not
sorry.
very easy mode.
Legitimate.
I don't know if there's a category that I know less about than sci-fi literature.
Yeah, I thought this was gonna be like Star Wars.
Uh-huh. I have a guess that I'm probably going to use for the next 3.
Okay. Do you need the easy mode? It's a legitimate easy mode.
It's not going to help,
Okay.
but the listeners probably want it, so sure.
I'll take the easy mode.
All right. He was among the first to emphasize scientific accuracy in his fiction, and it earned him the honorific title of Dean of Science Fiction Writers.
Cool. Good for him, whoever it is.
Well, you're locked in there, Macy?
Sure.
Let's go with you. What do you say?
Hot Dog Jones sounds like a great author name, so let's go with Hot Dog Jones.
That is a great name. It's wrong, but it's a great name.
A bummer, I really thought that was it.
Kels, what did you say?
Robert Heinlein.
And what did you say, Allison?
Well, I didn't hear what Kels just said, but I hope he said Robert Langdon, because that's what it sounded like. But what I wrote, which I'm probably going to write for the next 3, is H.P. Lovecraft.
Well,
Oh, I'm going to remember that.
unfortunately, it is not H.P. Lovecraft. It is Robert Heinlein.
Oh.
Robert Langdon.
Well, you wanted Star Wars. We'll get kind of close. Who is the author of the famous book which led to the movie 2001: A Space Odyssey? He also wrote Childhood End and The Fountains of Paradise. Name the sci-fi author, and I do not have an easy mode.
Locked in?
Yeah, I'm locked in.
Good for you guys.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel comfortable with it.
You guys will never guess what I'm writing down. Okay, I'm ready.
I have an idea.
What are you writing down?
I wrote down H.P. Lovecraft.
Yeah. Had a feeling.
Macy, what did you say?
Arthur C. Clarke.
And Kels, what did you say?
Arthur C. Clarke.
The correct answer, Arthur C. Clarke. Now, the next one is actual sort of science-y, if you're ready. The novel Somnium, Sonmium, I butchered titles, sorry, was written in 1608, not published until 1634, and it usually gets the first science fiction story kind of accolade. It gives the imaginary description of how Earth might look from the moon, which is really important considering it was written by a famous astronomer who discovered and published the 3 major laws of planetary motion. Who is this famous 17th century astronomer and author? And I do have an easy mode.
No, this is my Achilles.
It's one of the two.
Kels. I missed it every single time I picked the wrong one. Okay, tell me the year again.
1608, and it was published in 1634.
Okay.
I'm locked in.
Okay. And I'll give you a clue. It was not H.P. Lovecraft.
No. Darn
You
it.
sure though?
Oh,
Everybody
I'm
locked in?
yeah, I'm
I
locked in.
probably messed it up again.
Allison, I got my fingers crossed for you.
Well, I'm going to give you the easy mode just for the listeners at home.
This should be funny.
This German mathematician and astronomer has a space telescope, a crater on Mars, a crater on the moon, and numerous asteroids named after him.
Good for him.
There you go. Kels, what did you say? Did you get the right one?
I mean, you said German. I'm pretty sure he's not German. I said Galileo.
All right. Macy, what'd you say?
Thanks to astronomy, it's Kepler, something like that.
And Allison.
Kels, see, this is why Macy wasn't laughing a minute ago, because both you and I were on the wrong page. I also said Galileo.
Well, it's H.P. Lovecraft. No, I'm just kidding. It is, in fact, Johannes Kepler.
Aha.
Kepler.
Okay.
So now you all know. And
Hey, you know
Allison
what?
sounds excited.
What sprinkles a little sugar on a wrong answer is when someone else says the exact wrong answer as you. That is just makes it a little bit sweeter.
A smidge.
We have a score update. And Allison, I hate to tell you, but yeah, you didn't get any there.
Darn.
But Macy got 30 and Kels got 25. So the score, Macy 65, Kels 60, and Allison with 35.
Still in the game.
Still
Hey,
in
at
the
least you're not
game.
fourth
Anybody?
place.
Mm-hmm.
That's
You're not
right.
fourth place.
Thanks, mate.
Well, let's go to the firsts. All right. So these have to do with
Firsts.
kind of first lines or first books or whatever. So it was a bright, cold day in April, and the clocks were striking 13, is the first line from what famous book? And I do have an easy mode, and then I have a 5-point follow-up bonus.
I gotta guess.
I'm going to take the easy mode, though, Barry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Allison takes the
Me
easy mode, and
too.
Macy's locked in. All right. The easy mode is it was written in 1949.
What? I'm locked in.
I said 1984.
All right. And Macy.
It is 1984.
And Kels, what'd you say?
The year before my birth, 1984.
It was 1984. So the 5-point bonus is what was the name of the superstate in the book?
Nope.
It's Pangea.
And I'm out.
Anybody?
Give me a second. I read one chapter and then I gave up on it in AP Lang.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
Bueller? Bueller? Anybody? No.
I have
I know
nothing.
you got that reference.
Yeah, I got that reference, but I do not have the name of the superstar.
All right.
Oh, it's Oceania or something like that.
It is Oceania. Very good.
Period.
Weird.
Oceania okay.
That's like what Australia is called now.
Because the
Yeah.
other two big ones, they're like Eurasia and like their other
Really?
conglomerates
Okay.
of continents and stuff. I
Well,
think. I don't know.
let's go to another first. Delia, and I'll spell it Delia Owens, is a zoologist by training, but in her 2019 debut novel, topped the New York Times fiction bestseller list and has been on that list for more than 2 years. What is the title of this best-selling debut novel? Delia Owens, Delia Owens.
It's a fun name.
Yeah. And I'll even give you an easy mode if you need it.
I need to say
I'm gonna need
that I
easy
haven't
mode.
read this. This is Corey. If you're listening to this, though, I'm going to get this one for you.
Oh, hey Corey. Hey bud. Miss ya.
All right.
Macy, Mr. T actually has a tattoo on his body from this.
Oh, that doesn't help, but that's great to know.
I'm not sure it is great to know.
Like the
Are
real
you
Mr.
locked
T?
in, Macy? Or do you need the easy mode?
I will take the easy mode. I don't think it's going to help, but I'll take it.
All right. So the book is set to be made into a 2022 movie, produced by Reese Witherspoon. But the book takes place in part in a fictional coastal town of Barkley Cove, North Carolina.
Okay, I'm calling a stroke because I had a stroke. And Mr. T does not have a tattoo from this movie.
That's what I
I was kind of thinking that that would be weird.
I would
you were
get
talking
one
about
from
Mr.
this
T,
book,
Mr. T,
though.
right?
What? No. Mr. T is also a teacher at Bentonville West.
You know what would be cooler is if we were still talking about Rocky 3, Mr. T.
Exactly.
I would want every class he taught.
So let's start with, if everybody's locked in, let's start with Allison and find out what Mr. T's tattoo is.
Okay, so he has a tattoo of All the Light We Cannot See, which is like, I think, World War II.
That's a really good book. Yeah.
Yeah, he has this really pretty green and blue tattoo he got from that. But the book you're talking about is Where the Crawdad Sings.
All right. It is, indeed. And Macy, what'd you say?
Well, I thought it was What Happens in Barkley Stays in Barkley.
All right. That's good. Kels, what'd you say?
Well, I happen to be sitting in my my room of relaxation. I have a record player, and on the floor is an Isaac Hayes record. And I went with the title of that, and I said Hot Buttered Soul.
Ooh.
Well, we have what is otherwise known as a sweep.
I'm really, really sad that I knew the answer.
Let's face it, you never know what's going to happen on Supermarket Sweep.
So the correct answer is Where the Crawdad Sings.
Yep.
I thought you
Well,
said that, Allison.
She did. She said that. But she
I
had a
didn't
different answer.
It was when I locked in, he gave the easy mode.
Got you.
I was real
You locked in
dumb.
with the other one. Got you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mr. T should get a tattoo of a crawdad.
There are no crawdads in that book, by the way. Don't know.
Probably not.
That's false advertising, man.
Uh-huh.
It is. Well, question number 3 in the first. What was the name of the first African-American character to appear in comic strips?
Comic strips.
Are we calling that literature? Is this Davo literature?
Yeah.
Davo's going to be pissed that he's missing this one.
It's got pictures and everything.
Oh, yeah. It's right up his alley. Oh, man.
First African-American character to appear in a comic strip. I
Like
have
what?
an easy mode.
We do the comic strip or the name of the person?
The name of the character. And I do have an easy mode.
I'll take that easy mode.
Okay.
You know what I'm just now realizing?
What's that?
There's a very underrepresentation of Black people in comics. I can't even think of like. I can't even think of one. Like I can't even think of like a.
two.
So who wants the easy mode?
Absolutely, I want it.
I'm locked in.
I do.
You're locked in. Okay, well then let's go to that easy mode. He was introduced on July 31st, 1968 in the comic strip Peanuts by Charles Schulz.
What is his
Wow.
name?
Oh,
Really?
well, man, kind of wish I took the easy mode now. Dang it.
Locked in. I didn't know if that would be first.
Okay, I'm trying to channel it. There's that weird Thanksgiving scene where everybody's
Oh, yeah,
on
it's
the
bad.
other side of the table.
Except for him.
Except him.
That was so weird.
Davo Davo is losing it right now. He's texting me. He's so upset right now.
Oh, okay,
I'm sorry, buddy.
Is this his question right here?
Oh, it's right up his alley.
Yes, I'm in.
Allison,
I'm
are
in.
you locked in?
I'm in. It took me a minute.
Man.
All right. Let's go to Allison. What'd you say?
Franklin.
And Macy.
I should have waited for the easy mode. I said the Black Panther.
Ooh, Kels, what'd you say?
I said Franklin.
Well, the correct answer is Franklin. And little trivia nugget for you is Charles Schulz basically had to sort of fight to get it in. He had some resistance and he put it in, and he tried to make sure that it was representative of everybody and inclusion. So good for him. And by the way,
Very good for him.
in case you all are wondering, yes, that is my Minnesota connection because Charles Schulz is from Minnesota.
There it is.
Wow. Happening earlier in the game. This way,
Yeah.
I see what you're doing. All
There you
right.
go. Question number 4 in the category of firsts. There are thousands of cookbooks out there, but what 1931 original cookbook is said to have influenced almost every single cookbook since its initial release? What is the name of the cookbook? And I'll give you a 5-point bonus if you know who wrote it.
Did you say a year?
1931, about the same year Andy was born.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
19th. Oh, yeah. I can't.
I mean,
think of
I pretty
anything that would
much
go back
only
that far.
have one guess.
It's probably the same thing. I'm right.
Mm-hmm.
If it's
And
this, then
Macy, are you? Locked in?
Yeah.
I'm
Sure.
locked in.
She sounds
There was
confident.
a bonus, right?
There was a 5-point bonus if you know the author.
I don't.
Let me see.
I don't.
I'm locked in with the title and the bonus.
All right. Macy, what'd you say?
I think cooking. I think Betty Crocker. That's all I could come up with.
All right. Allison, what'd you say?
The Joy of Cooking, but
All right.
I don't know who wrote
All right.
that.
And Kels, what'd you say?
Said The Joy of Cooking by I.M. Baker.
Oh, good answer. You almost got it, but it is The Joy of Cooking. So good for you. You got it. By the way, it was written by Irma Rombauer.
Oh.
And that is the cookbook of cookbooks that you
Nice,
want to start
Irma.
with. Yeah. Well, we have a close game because Allison, you got 20 that round, and we've got Macy with 15 in that round, and Kels got 20. So it is 55 for Allison, and Macy and Kels are tied with 80. Category number 4 is going to test you on authors.
Oh no.
And I'm
That's
out.
not what we've been doing the whole time.
Not really. We had characters in there. All right. So question number 1. Conquest of Self was first published in 1943, 5 years before the author's death. The writing describes the author's discipline, but struggles with the practice of, and it's Indian, Brahmacharya, which is a lifestyle characterized by sexual contemplation, but the
Ow.
complete abstinence, which is required for a monk's spiritual practice. The author was not a monk, but he was famous not as an author, but for his other life endeavors. Who was this author? And I have an easy mode.
I'm gonna lock in.
I am
Yeah.
also gonna lock in.
Allison?
I
She
think
went
I'm
to-
gonna look stupid.
Do you want an easy mode?
Yeah, I'll take easy mode. I wrote something down, but
Okay, so but you want the easy mode.
yeah, half points is probably better.
The author was murdered in 1948.
Yeah, I'm still pretty solid.
I don't know if I'm getting sleepy. The alcohol's wearing off. The sunburn's really setting in.
You got a lot going on over there, Allison.
I do. I need to hydrate.
before you dehydrate.
Hold on, hold up. God, it's like I don't even have a history degree anymore.
Hasn't been that long.
It's been too long, Mace.
I was about to say.
I'm in. And damn it if I didn't take easy mode.
All right. Well, what did you say, Miss Easy Mode?
Said Gandhi.
And Macy, what'd you say?
I said Gandhi.
Kels, what did you say?
I said Gandhi.
It's the correct answer. Mohandas Gandhi. All right. Very good.
Stupid 5 points.
Well, let's go to a real easy author question.
Oh, God.
All right. Don Quixote is one of the best-selling books ever written. Who is the author of this famous
That mess of a
book?
name.
Locked in. Just go with the last one.
I gotta try to spell.
Just pronounce it. That's all you need.
There we go.
All right.
Quixote is way harder to spell than that, so.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
I don't
is.
even want to try to spell that.
All right. You, Macy, are you locked in?
Sure.
What'd you say, Macy?
I know his first name's Miguel. Why do I only know first names and then it's like Cervantes? It's Spanish.
Okay. Kels, what'd you say?
Wow, that's eerie. It's Miguel de Cervantes.
All right. And Allison.
Cervantes. Just kidding. Cervantes.
That's the correct answer. Miguel de Cervantes. Very good. So how about that? Everybody got that one. So let's try number 3. Published in 1936, How to Win Friends and Influence People is one of the best and first self-help books written. Who is the author? And I have an easy mode.
I already know I'm gonna need it.
I'm gonna need it.
I'm going to need to read this book.
No, you don't, Macy. Yeah, easy mode.
Yeah,
All right.
easy mode.
All right. Kelsey, you're locked in or you need an easy mode?
I need that easy mode, sir.
All right. You got it. The author is better known for speaking skills than writing.
Oh, wow. That really clears it up.
There's the breezy mode. There you go.
He's famous for speaking skills.
Good. Good
Now,
for
some
him.
of you youngsters, you probably haven't mastered that art yet, and so you don't know.
Man.
But
I was on the
Speaking.
debate team, sir.
So,
well,
and what year did this come out?
in 1936.
36. All right. I got a famous speaker down here.
Okay.
I'm warming up my foot because it's time to punt.
Oh,
What the
okay.
long?
Well, we're going to start off first, if everybody's locked in, with Allison.
Now Ray Guy comes in for his first punt of the day. Kick is away. There's a high twisting hang time spiral.
All right. Macy, what'd you say?
Oprah Winfrey.
That girl.
All right. And Kels, what did you say?
I said FDR.
FDR.
Oh.
Well, we have
Is he a
another
time-
one of those sweeps.
When and how you sweep is a vital part of curling.
Okay. The correct answer is Dale Carnegie.
Who?
And he had the Dale Carnegie basically speaking courses that people took. And it's probably, I don't know if they still do it or not, but that's what he was famous for. Well,
Good
let's
for
see
him.
if we can't get you back on the board. First published in 1967, 100 Years of Solitude has sold more than 50 million copies, and it's been translated into 46 languages. William Kennedy, a New York Times best-selling reviewer, said that book should be a first piece of literature since the Book of Genesis for every required reading in the human race. The author won the 1982 Nobel Prize in Literature, and it is on several must-read book lists, the top 100 lists. Who is the author?
Easy mode?
Easy mode. I have one.
I'm like that.
Are you going to tell me that he chews before he eats?
No, this is a legitimate easy mode.
Well,
I mean, I'm going to
Go
miss
for
it
it.
anyway, Barry, so I'm just being snotty at this point.
I guess.
So.
Well, I'm here to entertain, but I'm here to educate you. And I think you're getting an education tonight.
I should get college credit for this.
I was about to say, yeah, get them out.
I'll talk. Yeah.
All right. So Macy and Allison want the easy mode?
Yes, please.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The author is Colombian, and he is most often referred to by his first, middle, and last name all together. So 3 names.
Oh, you got to give you all 3?
No, you don't. You can just give me a
Okay.
last name.
Okay, because that's
Okay,
fine.
let me come up with 3 Colombian names and stick them together.
Yep. Got it.
All right.
Got it.
I bet she
I got
put-
something.
I know who she put. I know who she put.
Hold
Help
on.
you get out of here. If
Allison.
you do, I'll give you money.
All right. I'm gonna take a shot at your answer.
Oh,
H.P.
dear.
Lovecraft.
Oh, nope. Great guess. Was that who you were thinking, Kels?
No. Did they have 3 names? Or did you just
I
settle for
just
2?
put the last name, but this person does have 3 names.
And what,
okay.
what's that
No,
last
then
name?
I think I got it wrong, man. Go ahead.
Okay.
What'd you put?
I said, I just wrote down the last name of Escobar.
All right. Pablo Escobar. Yeah.
That was my second guess. I was thinking she was going to go Juan Valdez.
Macy, what did you say?
I came up with Jose Garcia Sanchez.
Okay.
Man.
Yes. Kels, what'd you say?
It's Marquez is the last name, and I didn't want to butcher the first 2. I think it's a Garcia. It is
Gabriel Garcia
Yeah.
Marquez.
Yeah.
Oh,
Very, very good. Well, that round, we had a little bit of a change. Allison, you got 15 that round, brings you to 70. Macy got 20, which brings her to 100. And Kels had 30, which puts him at 110.
ooh.
Now, let's see how you do in poetry.
Oh, man.
Famous
Oh,
lines
God.
from poetry.
I was hoping sports, Barry.
Let me see. Nope.
Dude.
All we got left is hodgepodge, Pete.
Well, you got that right. All right. So these are famous. We're going to educate you. Ready? Half a league, half a league, half a league onward is the first line from what famous poem? And I have an easy mode.
I think I know this one.
Say what?
I know.
Yeah, I'm like that.
All right.
No, I think I'm locked in.
All right.
I hate
Let's
you
start.
both. My brain, no, it doesn't work like that, Barry. I've got to say like the rest of the poem to remember.
All right. No hurries. We got till tomorrow. I have an easy mode.
Okay, just curious.
Yes.
Kels, I'm going to need you to go
Yes.
into the thought hole with me while I'm trying to come up with this.
I'm with you. Let's do it.
Is this the poem that the dad says in The Blind Side?
If I could remember more than her out coaching the coach in that movie,
Mm-hmm.
then I would be more help to you.
Okay, I'm writing what I think it is down, and then you guys are going to have to give me a second after this question to look up whether...
Okay.
All right.
I was like inventing my own little trivia games during the trivia game.
Yeah, you play on a different
Inception.
level. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I will give you the easy mode then if you're locked in.
Yep.
All right. The author was Alfred Lord Tennyson. So let's
Okay,
go to
cool.
Allison.
I don't know
Okay.
if this is right.
God, I hope I didn't screw up this name.
Okay.
The Charge of the Light Brigade. I really hope I didn't flip charge and light in my head.
All right.
Nice.
Macy, what'd you say?
I have the charge of the Light Brigade.
And Kels, what did you say?
The Charge of the Light Brigade.
And what does the dog in the background say?
Let me out!
The answer is the Charge of the Light Brigade. Look at that. See?
Okay.
So are you
The
looking up if that was
poem
was that the poem?
In The Blind Side. The Charge of the Light Brigade.
You got
Boom!
it.
That's how I remember shit.
Well done.
All right. Well, and you guys said you didn't know anything about poetry. So
That's
the
one.
next question, Andy is going to be in the background going, I know this, I know this, I know this.
Too
Well,
bad
let's
he's
see.
not here.
If you do. So the first line of this famous poem by Shel Silverstein is, well, my daddy left when I was 3. He didn't leave much
man.
to Ma and me.
Just the old guitar
poem
and the empty bottle of booze.
became a well-known song recorded in 1969. What was the title of the poem and the song of the same name?
Like
And I
that.
have an easy mode. If you
Locked in.
Locked in. Kingsland's finest.
I hate you both. Why do I play this game?
It's this
For our
person
entertainment.
and Tasha Crane.
You.
You said
Allison,
there's an
you need
easy
the
mode?
easy mode. Would you like it?
Yeah, because all I can think of is Where the Sidewalk Ends, which is probably going to end up being my answer, but I'm pretty sure that's the name of the book.
You
Okay,
got
so
this, Allison.
the
You got
song was recorded and at California's San Quentin State Prison. The song,
Very,
it. Yeah.
1969. Allison, I'm trying, dear.
I know.
Just this old
And I guarantee
guitar and
you
the empty
Andy would
bottle
know
of
that.
booze.
Do you know it was like probably way too far into adulthood that I learned Shel Silverstein was a man?
Really? His picture
Yeah.
wasn't like on the back of the book. He was like,
That is
"Bob."
what everyone says to me every time I say that. I don't know why I didn't look at the back of the book.
He's
I
kind
was
of
just
scary.
like, oh,
I'm
my
not gonna
girl
lie.
Shel. Okay, Okay.
Oh.
I'll
All
just
right.
write down my fave.
All right.
I don't
What would
think
that
this is
fave
right. What?
What would that fave be?
The Giving Tree.
Oh, Allison.
Allison,
That's
Allison.
so bad.
And Macy, what'd you say?
A boy named Sue.
And Kels, what did you say?
Life ain't easy for a boy named Sue.
It is not. It is a boy named Sue. That is correct.
Oh,
Well-
I feel no
you gotta
shame.
listen to.
I
you
wasn't
gotta
going to
listen.
get that.
You gotta listen to that song though. It's
Oh,
really,
yeah.
Okay.
it's
And
really
it
good.
comes directly from that. All right. The next two are super easy. If I
I
say
don't
so.
believe you.
Don't do that, Barry.
And
Because I
I'll
get it
get
wrong
it
and we feel bad
wrong.
about myself.
Allison, we love you. So we're going to go to a love poem. How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. Is from the Sonnet 43. Who is the famous author? How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. I'll even tell you up front, it is not Shakespeare.
Oh,
Who
scratching
is
that
the
out.
author of this famous poem?
This
know
is a
this.
super popular Jeopardy
I
question.
know this.
It is indeed. I'll even give you an easy mode if you need it.
It's
I'll
a
take the
lady,
easy
I'm
mode.
pretty sure.
Okay.
Is the letter after H.
I'll take the easy mode. I think I
Okay.
know who it is, but I don't want to fall into a trap.
Yeah.
Allison, are you in that trap or?
Oh no, I locked in, even
You
though
did?
I am falling victim to mush mind.
All right. Well, the easy mode is it is a famous female author.
Okay,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. I'm locked in.
I'm locked in.
I hate
All
you
right.
both. How did that help you? The
thought
only
it was a
reason I knew
woman.
this is because I knew this. If Barry just pulled out female, I would have been like, okay, still don't know it.
Well, all right. Macy, what'd you say?
Is it Browning?
And Kels, what'd you say?
Browning.
And Allison, what did you say?
Elizabeth Barrett Browning.
Look at that. She got 10 points. It is Elizabeth Barrett Browning. I mean, I don't mean to sound so surprised. But,
The patronizing begins.
I already told you I love you, you know? All right. So we got another famous poem. Famous line, "Oh, Captain, my Captain, our tearful trip is done."
Yeah.
Who is the author?
Oh,
Locked
man, I don't know.
Locked in.
Do you have Miss Hill to thank for this?
No, actually, this takes me back to 5th grade.
5th grade?
Nice.
Yeah. Actually, so did Shel Silverstein, actually.
Yeah, I love 5th grade. Both years of it.
Barry spent a lot of time in school.
I did.
Yeah, I did.
Hey, I was in the third of the class that made the upper 2/3 possible.
That a boy. 2 reasons I know this. 1, Dead Poet Society. 2,
Is it?
Miss Katie Hill. Soon to be Dr. Katie Hill from
Oh.
Bentonville West.
Nice.
Well, shout out to Katie.
Good for
Oh,
her.
Davo
Kels, are you locked in?
I'm locked in.
All right. Allison, you're locked in, right?
I am.
What did you say?
Well, let me let out a large yelp and tell you it's Walt Whitman.
And Macy, what did you say?
Walt Whitman.
And Kels, what did you say?
Whitman.
Correct answer is Walt Whitman. And of course, my captain was Abraham Lincoln.
R.I.P.
Well,
Are
you ready for this? Allison, you got 3. So you got 30 that round, which brings you to 100.
Triple digits.
Woo-woo.
Macy and Kels both got 35. So Macy is at 135 and Kels still has a lead with 145. And Hodgepodge, we're going to go to a few more current things. So are you ready? It is Hodgepodge, or as the late great Alex Trebek would say, potpourri. All right. Question number 1. The Flanimals is a children's book series first published in 2004. It depicts the seemingly useless and inadequate fictional animals and their behavior. The author is a famous comedian. Name the author.
Flanimals.
Is
Locked
there
in.
easy mode?
No, there is not.
It's by a comedian.
You know what? I will give you an easy mode. I do have an easy mode I can come up with.
Okay.
Flannel.
Always ready.
I'll take the easy mode. This is
All right.
coming to me.
So anybody locked in?
I am.
Messi
All right.
is.
So the famous comedian is also well known for speaking his mind and hosting awards.
Oh.
Hosting
I gotta
awards?
guess.
Hosting
I feel like
things.
No, I wrote something down. I felt like that was a very good.
Well,
Because I
thank
could
you.
only come up with 2 people that fit the easy mode well. And I went
I'm
with one
locked
of
in.
them.
Kels, are you locked in?
I'm locked in with the wrong answer.
Well, let's see. Why don't you tell me what you think it is?
I said Billy Crystal.
All right.
That was my other one. So I
I
hope it's
figured
not
it
that.
And who did you say, Allison?
I said, this is for my father-in-law and my husband. Ray Gervais.
And Macy, what did you say?
I'm just going to say Ricky Jarvis.
Ricky Jarvis.
Ricky Jarvis.
Well,
Ricky Jarvis.
it is Ricky Gervais. In case you want to know, it is Ricky Gervais. Very good. Question number 2 in the hodgepodge. All that is gold does not glitter. Not all of those who wander are lost is a famous quote from what book?
Flip.
Oh.
I was really hoping you were going to say who was the author of those quotes, and I was going to be a butthole and say unknown. But nope.
I'm going to lock in.
Nah, I don't feel comfortable with this. I'll take the easy mode.
All right. It is from a trilogy. I believe it's a trilogy.
Gosh.
And now into 3 movies.
Wait. Did you
I'm
say
locked in.
author or
I'm looking for the name of the book.
fart?
So
We have to be very specific.
yeah, okay. All right. I'm locked in.
I did not know this. I just learned something today.
Well,
I didn't
there
know
you
it was
go.
from this. Yeah.
My day is complete. Are you locked in, Allison?
Yes, I'm having to abbreviate because I ran out of room.
Yeah.
All right. What did you say, Allison?
I said the Lord of the Rings Fellowship of... Oh, God. I abbreviated. Fellowship of the Ring?
The Fellowship of Oh God. Okay.
I don't know if that is pluralized or not, but I
Kels,
said...
what did you say?
Yeah, something.
Fellowship of the Ring.
And Macy, what did you say?
Fellowship of the Ring.
It is the Fellowship of the Ring. Very good. So look at that. You all got that. So question number 3, also fairly current. Bossy Pants was a 2011 book, which Amazon describes as not a memoir, not an autobiography, but a collection of essays that reveal absolutely nothing about its author. But the author is a 45-time Emmy nominee for writing, acting, producing, and original music, which resulted in 9 Emmy wins. Name the author. And I have in easy mode.
I'm going to take it, but I'm also writing a name down.
All right. So the easy mode is she was the creator of a sitcom that ran from October of 2006 to 2013. She was a co-creator of a Netflix sitcom that ran from 2015 to 2019. Name this famous person.
We'd call them sitcoms, would we?
We would.
Yeah.
Or
If,
my
The first one
answer's
is definitely
wrong.
a sitcom, and the second one is as well.
I was like, especially if the Netflix show is what I think it is. But man, I didn't think it was this old.
Crossing out Shonda Rhimes.
Oh, yeah, you.
Way off base. These are 2 of my favorite shows.
All right. Well, let's go to Kels. What did you think it was?
Tina Fey.
Who do you think it is? Say what?
Tina Fey.
All right. Macy, what did you say?
Tina Fey.
And what did you say, Allison?
Tina Fey. So we've got 30 Rock and Unbreakable are the shows.
Right.
Yeah.
And also she created Mean Girls, among others. So
She did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is Tina Fey. Very good. Well, last question of the regular round is Samin, S-A-M-I-N, Nosrat, N-O-S-R-A-T, wrote a 2017 New York Times bestseller subtitled Mastering the Element of Good Cooking. It won the 2018 James Beard Award for Best Cookbook. And it is based on the book. Netflix had a 4-part 2018 series. What is the book's title that proposes 4 essential elements for successful cooking?
Locked
She
in.
was on Rachel Ray.
4 successful elements to successful cooking. What was
That
it?
is correct. That's the title of the book. The title of the book has those 4 elements of successful cooking.
Okay. 4
And I
elements of
will
successful.
require that they be in order.
Oh, no.
I will give you half points if you have it an incorrect order.
Okay.
How's that? Allison, I'm going to give you a clue. Alcohol is not one of the elements of successful cooking.
If you're not drinking while you're cooking, you're doing it wrong. Okay. I'm locked in. I think I might have mixed up the last 2, but I know I got the first 2 right.
All right.
I'm locked in with something.
With something. And Macy, are you locked in?
Yes.
All right. Kels, what'd you say?
I said love, heat, water, and Salt Bay.
Okay. And Allison, what'd you say?
Salt, fat. I'm positive those are the first two. No, I'm not. I'm never positive. Acid, heat. That's how I wrote it down. That's how I'm going with it. I hope it's
All
not
right.
heat, acid.
Macy, what'd you say?
It's salt, fat, acid, heat.
It
God
is
bless.
salt, fat, acid, heat. Very good. Well,
Never heard of it.
Macy had 40 on that one. That brings her to 175. Kels has 15, which takes him to 160. And Allison, you got 25 on that. So you broke double digits by 25 already. Look at you, girl. Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to go to the final round, which is up to 100 points, 10 points for each correct answer. Are you ready?
Let's go.
According to the source of all knowledge, Wikipedia,
Period.
and based on the high side of their estimated sales, 19 American authors have sold more than 250 million books. These authors represent multiple genres, but I'll give you a clue. 5 of those authors had huge success, which predates the 1950s. You name any 10 for 10 points each. And if you tell me either of the top 2 who are on that list, who have more than 750 million copies, I will give you a 10-point bonus.
Oh, that was a lot of words.
I'm going to get like 5 and burn out.
Right.
Through the magic of editing, the next 10 minutes will feel like 10 seconds.
In 1957, Laika became the first animal to orbit Earth. What kind of animal was Laika?
What is the only team in the Big Four North American sports leagues which shares its name with one of the Avengers?
And here's one more question for you. Are you the type of person who enjoys playing trivia games, learning new things, and having a bit of fun along the way?
If you are, or if you just want to find out the answers to those other questions, then our podcast, Quiz and Hers, might be right up your alley.
Each week, one of us writes new trivia questions for the other person, covering everything from science to history to pop culture to sports.
And every question in a game relates to some theme, like Game of Thrones,
Internet memes,
sandwiches,
or animals in space.
Some of the themes make more sense than others.
So if you like trivia, learning, or real couples testing each other's knowledge and patience, check out our podcast, Quiz and Hers, part of the Big Heads Media Podcast Network.
Quiz and Hers, the trivia podcast where we test each other's knowledge and the strength of our relationship.
Do you see? It's magic.
I'm at 6. How you guys doing?
Not great.
Horribly. Yeah.
You got 19 to choose from.
Yeah, and
There
they're
are a
all
lot
ones
more
I'm
than that
thinking
to
are
choose from.
British.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
Okay. I'm in. I'm not pleased. I'm in. Did you say novels? You just said authors, right?
I said authors and estimated sales in terms of number of books. Correct.
All right.
I'm going to throw them at the end to sweeten.
And then
the
again,
pie.
make sure you tell me number 1 and 2 for an extra 10-point bonus.
Okay.
I'll go.
Sure.
Okay. I'm locked in.
I'll just lock in with what I got.
Okay. Well, if you're ready for the, I'll repeat the question. It is, according to the source of all knowledge, and we all know that's Wikipedia, and based on the high side of estimated sales, 19 American authors have sold more than 250 million books. And I will ask you for each of your first 2, and then I will go in reverse order. So, Macy, who did you think were number 1 and 2 on that list?
I didn't even attempt that.
Okay.
So.
All right. Kels, what did you say?
Number 1 or 2?
Yep, either one.
So you just want 2. So I'm guessing Dr. Seuss and this is going to be a reach, but I feel like Danielle still sold a lot of books.
Okay, so that's your 2 guesses there.
Those
All
are
right.
my 2.
Allison, what did you say?
My 2 were Stephen King and Dr. Seuss.
Okay.
Stephen King was my 3.
Well, I will go in reverse order and keep everybody in suspense, which, by the way, is one of the genres. So at number 19, it is a suspense author, Irving Wallace.
Okay.
Number 18, a Western, Zane Grey. Number 17, from your home state of Arkansas, John Grisham.
Woo!
Oh, how did I
him.
forget John Grisham?
Got
I
him.
straight up forgot John Grisham.
16, Stan and Jan Berenstain.
Oh, okay.
Oh, completely forget. Oh.
15, James Patterson.
Aha!
I forgot.
Okay,
Somebody
Macy.
says that.
Okay.
Number 14, Robert Ludlum. The espionage and Jason Bourne series. Number 13, romance, Janet Daly. Number 12, Earl Stanley Gardner, Perry Mason. He was one of the 5. And number 11, another one from the old days of Westerns, Louis L'Amour from North Dakota. All right, number 10, we're going to start hitting the big ones. Stephen King.
Got him.
Boom.
Romance, Nora Roberts.
Oh, no. I should have thought about that.
8, science fiction, Dean Koontz.
Oh, Dean Koontz.
And number 7, with the most number of books on the list, R.L. Stein.
Yes.
Goosebumps. Let's get it.
Number 6, Horatio Alger, dime novels of the old days. Number 5 is Dr. Seuss.
Yes.
Yeah.
The last one on the list from the old days, Gilbert Patten, Patten, with 500 million dime novels. Number 3, suspense, Sidney Sheldon. I would not have put him on the list, but he is. Number 2, Harold Robbins. And number 1, and Kels gets 10 points for Danielle Steele.
So she has more than Dr. Seuss. Wow.
800 million books.
Ooh.
Wow.
So,
Right.
Allison, how many did you get?
I got 3.
3. So, Macy, how many did you get?
I only had 4 answers and they were all correct, so I got 4.
And Kels, how many did you get?
I got 4 plus the 10-point bonus.
Well, we have a 5-point difference. Allison with 155, Kels at 210, and Macy with 215. Pulled it off, but a good game.
Well done.
Well done. So again, we try to educate as well as entertain, and hopefully you got educated.
Well, thank you for those questions, Barry.
Yeah, they were good
very
questions.
enlightening.
Well, thank
you. Congratulations to Macy.
Thank you, thank you.
The comeback kid. Still schooling us.
Bing, bang, bong.
Yeah, well, that does it here for us at the Brain Ladle Trivia Podcast. I have been Kels, and with me, Allison.
See you later, guys. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye. And Macy.
It's been fun. See ya.
And Seafood Berry.
Well, I'm going to end it with 2 educational quotes. So Dorothy Parker was on a game show, and I believe it was Password or something, and the word was horticulture. And her quote was, "You can lead a horticulture, but you can't make her think." And then...
Sorry. Sorry.
That's all right. I figured I'd get a chuckle.
Please continue.
And the second one is, I refuse to answer that question on the grounds that I don't know the answer, by Douglas Adams. So long, everybody. Hope you enjoyed.
Signing off.
Greetings. This is the Brain Ladle Lyric Bot 5000. You can reach us on Twitter at LadleBrain, on Facebook at Brain Ladle Productions, or on our website at brainladletrivia.com. You can join us on Patreon, where a $10 donation will get you a show invite. I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Tits, it's me. It's Major's computer. I swear I've silenced it like 5 times.
Silence number 2.
Do you want to do that over? Or?
Oh, I think I turned it off.
Look at that.
I think we're good.
All right. All right, let's go to question number 3. We've got a close contest here.
I'm sorry. I just heard it again. It's just like, I think I got it.
Not at all. Okay. Ew. How? Oh, tits. How? No, I lost my headphones. Ah!
Is she falling?
We're crumbling.
Oh, man.
I don't know where the power button is on this mother trucker.
I made a wager with myself.
Got him. Nailed it. I hope Major had everything saved.
Okay.
You guys hear the ice cream man in my background right now?
No.
If I had britches on, I'd go chase him down.
I think I caught a note.
Got a little taste of that beautiful song.
Locked in.
Okay.
Easy mode me.
I don't know if I just blacked out for a second.
It's possible.
Or like what happened. What's the category? Let me start there.
First.
Guys, I need sleepy.
We're almost at the finish line. The preceding podcast was presented by Brain Ladle Productions. All rights reserved.